Good morning, friends. Rawmaste. Today is the beginning of day 4 of my melon fast. So I've had 3 days of melon. I am planning on an extended juice fast, and I will be posting juice recipe videos for a bit until my juice fast is over. We'll see how that goes. But today I just want to go over some things that happened when I switched to eating nothing but melon. So my first day, I way overdid it on the melon. I ate more than I needed to. I think I ate too much melon. I probably ate 2.5. I ate a lot of melon anyways on the first day. I ate until I was full, and then I kept on eating. I just was like, I don't want to get hungry. I don't want to crave anything else. I'm not doing this to lose weight. I'm doing this to clean my body out. So, I mean, I'm not worried if I eat more than I need to. And I've done fasting before, and I know from experience that the point is not to starve myself, right? The point is to just only eat melon. That's the intention. So that's what I'm doing. So that's what I did. And then so day 1 was relatively easy because I just overate melon and it was very hydrating feeling. It was really nice. It was a little uncomfortable being like overstuffed with melon for a bit, but it dies down really quickly. Melon moves through your system pretty quickly. So that wasn't really an issue. I did run into issues on day 2. The second day, I didn't eat enough melon, and I ran into problems. I was hungry, and I was craving everything. I just wanted to eat something, and I wasn't prepared properly, and I didn't have my next melon meal with me when I got hungry. So that was a bit of an issue. So if I were to do it again, I would say I would just be extra prepared and always have that next meal handy and available. And I will do that with my juices too. When I get into the juice fast, I will make sure that I always have enough juices so that I don't feel hungry or wanting or anything like that, because that's a scary place to be when you're on a fast, is where you want to just go and eat something, right? So that was day 2. Day 2 was a little hard. I had some food cravings. I didn't have enough melon with me, and that was my experience of day 2. Day 3 was a little bit easier. I made sure I had lots of melon. Yesterday I ate 2 whole melons. I just ate half, one at a time, so I had 4 meals of melon, and I also had a cup of tea in the evening. I was feeling a little bit cold, and I think that might have been partly to me only eating, all cold food. I do eat all raw food, but I do heat some of mine up sometimes. Like, I have raw soups and stuff, and my blender heats me. Anyways, not really about that. What else? So I have 2 more days of nothing but melon, and then I am moving on to an extended juice fast. I've had some interesting things happen yesterday. I started getting flare-ups on my skin. There was one inside my elbow, and it was like, I get these like weird it's partly the reason why I'm doing an extended juice fast is to heal some of these things that I have going on with my body, because I know they're all related to my digestion, and that my digestion is not running at 100%. And a juice fast is a perfect way to like clear all that stuff out and clean it up and get my body running smoother. But I was experiencing some hives yesterday, and I had some flare-ups in my skin, little like bumps that were itchy, and I had one inside my elbow, I had one on my face. I think you can still see a little piece of this one right here. So I've got some detox symptoms starting to happen already, which is really cool. It's good. It's good to see that stuff happening, because that means that it's clearing, right? Yeah, so yesterday, day 3 of melon was a lot easier. I made sure I had lots and lots and lots of melon, and like I said, I finished the evening off with a cup of tea, which was really nice. And I will probably add tea in my juice fast as well, just if I'm feeling cold or anything like that, like just something quick to warm me up a little bit. But I'm feeling pretty good. Other than that, the one thing that I did notice that I'm really missing is, like, normally in my diet I eat a lot of green food, and I'm not eating any greens, it's just melon. So I'm finding I'm really missing my greens, right? Like, I'm getting hungry sooner than I would if I were to eat a lot of greens, because melon is pretty high in sugar. So I've been eating watermelon, cantaloupe, and honeydew mostly, because those are the melons that I've found around here. So I'm doing all of that, but I'm finding that I'm just like, it moves through your system so fast. Melon does. It's a lot faster than some of the other things. Like a smoothie will last a lot longer in my body than, half a melon. So that's something that I'm kind of taking into consideration. And one of the things that I've started doing is that I don't start eating until like 10 o'clock. Right? Whereas before I would get up, I would make my smoothie, I'd have my smoothie at like 6 or 7. Now I'm pushing that down to a little bit later, just so I can have all of my food in like a shorter window, right? Just because melon is going through my system so fast. And I don't need more than 4 or 5 meals a day. And I would probably be eating 6 or 7 if I were to, get up in the morning, have some melon, and move through the day. Every like hour, have some more melon, right? Every hour or two, have some more. So, yeah, so I'm doing a little bit of intermittent fasting while I'm doing my melon fasting, which is, it's been a pretty positive experience so far. But I really do miss my greens. I gotta say, I'm looking forward to getting into the juicing and to being able to start juicing like celery and cucumbers and leafy greens and things like that. Putting some lemon juice into my food. I love lemon. Lemon is so good. It's so tasty, and it makes everything taste good. I might get a lemon at some point today and just sprinkle some on one of my melons just to change the flavor up a little bit. I probably will do that. But yeah, that's day 3, up to day 3 of my melon fast. We're about to do day 4. I have 2.5 melons to get me through today. And my next video will be some juicing recipes and the start of my juice fast. We will see you then.